Hey everybody, welcome back. It is part 2 of my monthly wrap-up featuring comic books and graphic novels. Interspersed between the novels and the books I read, I also read 12 graphic novels in the months of August and September. I'm not going to go too much into these just because they are hard to describe without spoiling anything. For the Booktubeathon, I read X-Men Volume 1 Primer, and I followed that up after the Booktubeathon with X-Men Volume 2 Muteris. Don't know if I'm saying that right. I gave Muteris, I don't know. I gave it a 3-star rating. It wasn't my favorite. This entire series has content in it. Had I known it was in there, I probably wouldn't have picked it up. So it is, I think, a mild, moderate content rating. It's not my usual content. I then read X-Men Volume 3, Bloodline, which I liked a little bit more, and I gave a 4-star rating to. Volumes 1, 2, and 3 are all done by Brian Wood. I then read X-Men Volume 4, Exogenes, which I gave a 3-star rating to, and this one is done by Mark Guggenheim. I'm sorry if I said that wrong. I think it's Mark Guggenheim. I then read what I think is called a Marvel event. Correct me if I'm wrong, comic book people. I read Battle of the Atom by Brian Michael Bendis, and I gave this a 4-star rating. It is an event in the middle of 4 ongoing series, I believe, and I had only read the 1, so it was a little confusing, but I could still follow the storyline enough to know what was going on, which I find I'm really enjoying with the Marvel Universe, that I can pick up a Marvel comic and kind of have the gist of what's going on without knowing a whole lot of backstory. So I'm liking all of these for that reason. I then picked up Storm Volume 1, Make It Rain by Greg Pak. I gave this a 5-star rating. Again, with the Marvel Universe, I feel like I can just pick it up and kind of have a gist of what's going on, because there were some things in the issues where I was like, wait, what? When did that happen? And you could kind of Google in Wikipedia and get the background of the story without needing to read all of it. Storm, I really enjoyed. I, of course, enjoy a very strong female characters, and I like the characters that Marvel has. And I liked Storm in the X-Men series that I read, and so I was really happy to see that she had her own series, and I really enjoyed it, and I will hopefully be picking up Volume 2 when that is out. I then picked up X-Men Fairy Tales. This is part of a Marvel Fairy Tales series, and I gave this a 2-star rating. I did not like it. It had like the Peach Girl or the Peach Boy Japanese retelling with Cyclops, Xavier, Rogue, Beast, and Storm, I think it was, but I didn't like that one. And then the other two were super dark and creepy. There was Gambit, Rogue, and Mystique, and then I think they had a Cinderella-esque retelling. And then Cyclops, Jean, and Wolverine had like the Blind Tailor retelling, and that one was really dark and creepy, and I just wasn't digging it. It wasn't good. I gave that one a 2-star rating. Because I was enjoying Miss Marvel so much, I picked up Captain Marvel Volume 1, Higher, Further, Faster, More by Kelly Sue DeConnick. I really enjoyed this, although again there is content warning for stuff I would normally not have picked up had I known it was in there. But I really enjoyed Carol's character and how she had a cat named Chewie, and she couldn't leave her cat because nobody wanted to take care of it, so she took her cat to space. She was also a Star Wars fan and even quoted Star Wars in the book itself. Captain Marvel's character was my favorite part of the book. The storyline was really lighthearted, and I enjoyed the bit with the Guardians of the Galaxy. So you see Rocket and Star-Lord and Gamora and Drax in there as well. So I really liked seeing that. Aside from the content, I did enjoy the characters, so I gave it a 4-star rating on Goodreads. Then after reading the new Miss Marvel Volume 1, No Normal, I had to pick up the rest of the series. So I picked up Volume 2, Generation Y, and Volume 3, Crushed. All of these are by G. Willow Wilson, and I love this series. It has diverse characters, strong characters, relatable characters, and a hilarious storyline. Kamala is a young Pakistani-American girl who has discovered that she has superpowers. So this is just following her journey as she discovers how to be a superhero on her own terms, staying true to herself, and fighting for the people she loves. I thoroughly enjoyed this series. I enjoy the other superhero cameos I get to enjoy. And I love, love, love how this is a normal teenage girl who suddenly is endowed with superhero powers, and it is a great origin story. It is a light-hearted read. It is also recommended as a clean read. All the volumes so far that I've read, I have been giving 5-star ratings to. Then I picked up Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. Volume 1, Perfect Bullets. Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. is based off of the television show, which you all know that I really enjoy. So you have Agent Phil Coulson, Agent May, Agent Fitz, and Agent Simmons. That is so far the only ones that have been introduced, and I'm thoroughly enjoying it. I saw it while I was perusing my library, and also while reading Miss Marvel, there is a connection between Volume 3 of Miss Marvel and Volume 1 of S.H.I.E.L.D., which made me really, really happy, so I had to pick up Volume 1. And this just, of course, follows our Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D. as they do what they do best. And you have appearances by Vision, Scarlet Witch, Captain America, and a whole cast of ensemble of characters, as well as Miss Marvel. It was really fun to see Agents of S.H.I.E.L.D., my TV show, kind of collide with the Marvel Universe, because you don't see them with those big name superheroes on the TV show. So it was really fun to see that in comic book form. I gave this a 5-star rating and would also guarantee it as a clean read. Next, I picked up 2 graphic novels. I picked up In Real Life by Cory Doctorow and Jen Wong. In Real Life is about a young girl who really enjoys playing multiplayer role-playing games online. As she is playing this game, her confidence in real life and her self-esteem are boosted, as well as she is learning some difficult in real life lessons. I did enjoy this book. I did enjoy the artwork. I only gave it a 3-star rating because it was good, but it didn't wow me. But I did like the lessons and what it taught in there as well. This one for content rating, I would rate it a clean content, just forewarning, there is some mild language. Then I picked up one of my favorite graphic novels thus far, and that was The Adventures of Superhero Girl by Faith Erin Hicks. And I just saw this while I was cruising around my library, so I picked it up to see what it was about, and I loved it. This is so funny. It was hilarious. I was laughing the entire time I was reading this. It's based in this world where superheroes are a real thing in this Monday, everyday life. And this girl decided to become a superhero because that's what she has always wanted to do. So you kind of follow her escapades as she beats up space monsters with her bare hands, deals with Skeptical Guy and Ninja Kings. And it was freaking hilarious. She also deals with needing to pay the rent, applying to Tim Hortons to help pay the rent. So you know that it's based in Canada, and as it is based in Canada, she also has to deal with crime fighting in Canadian winters, which we all know could prove to be challenging as it is. This book was laugh out loud hysterical. I gave it a 5-star rating. There is some mild language, but I would guarantee it a clean read as well. So that fully concludes my August-September wrap-up. Thank you guys so much for watching, and as always, I will see you next time.